Good morning, third grade. I hope you are doing great. Today is Tuesday, March 31st, and tomorrow is the first official day of April. It is April 1st. Cannot believe it's already April. We have 3 birthdays in the month of April, so very exciting that we are going to get to celebrate them through distant learning. So we have both Brooklyns have a birthday and Landon all have birthdays in April. So very excited that we get to celebrate our classmates a little bit this month. But real quick, I wanted to compliment you all, third grade. Again, you guys are doing a really great job with your distant learning so far. I'm seeing so much work done on iExcel and so much work done on iReady. I am really excited for it. And thank you, parents, for all of your help and all of your support at home. We are going to make some changes with iExcel, and I'm going to walk through them now looking at our schedule. But thank you for your patience as we kind of navigate through all of this. So now looking at the schedule for tomorrow. So tomorrow's schedule, some of it is the same, very similar. So I'm just going to kind of go through that really quickly. These videos are going to start getting shorter, just because that's the nature of it as we're in a routine. I'm not going to need to explain as much. So skills practice, you're going to continue practicing your multiplication and division for 10 to 15 minutes. Your reading, you are either going to be doing one iReady lesson or you are going to be reading for 20 minutes. Your reader's response, if you choose the read for 20 minutes, is while reading, write down 3 to 5 questions about the story. If you figure out the answer to your questions, please write it down next to each question. So remember, you only have to do one of these. You don't have to do both. If you have access to iReady and you're like, you know what, I'm reading a really great story and I want to do the offline option, that is okay as well. You don't have to just do online. You can pick between the two. The next thing is write your letter. So we're on Wednesday. So you're writing your second draft of the letter on a new sheet of paper, fix any mistakes. So I went ahead and I did that here. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Make it a little bit easier. Perfect. Here we go. So as you can see, this copy over here was what I showed you guys yesterday with my rough draft and all my editing marks. Then what I did was I took this rough draft and I wrote my next copy. So what I say when I say fix the mistakes that you made, for example, I have dear third graders. Remember we talked about that we have to capitalize those? So I put the 3 lines underneath, the graders and the dear. When I wrote my second draft, I fixed those. So you can see that now dear third graders is all capitalized. You can also see that the next one, we talked about that indent. So I have those finger space marks. So I took that, oh yeah, Miss Garton, you got to indent, and I indented over here on my next draft. So what you are going to be doing today is you're going to be taking this and you're just rewriting your letter, fixing the mistakes that you made. With this, this part of the draft, as you're rewriting it, I don't need to see a picture of it. I'm really looking forward to the final copy on Friday. So parents, don't feel like you need to send me a picture of this second draft. You are more than welcome to. But the next picture that I'm really going to want to see is that final copy. So third grade, remember taking all those editing marks and make sure that you are fixing them on today's writing example. All right, next thing, looking down at your math. You have an iReady lesson to do for math, and then your iExcel Math W10. So we're going to click the W10. Let's sign in. Let's see how many questions we've answered today. I was just on a little 75,000. Look at that. That is awesome. And I have 7 students on right now, and you can see down here how great are all of these numbers that you guys have. 415 questions. I'm seeing lots of really great stuff on here, third grade. So make sure you keep up that great work. I'm so proud of you. So now we're going to go to learning. We're going to do math, grade 3. And looking back at my plans, my distant learning's plans told me that I need to do W10. So I'm going to go to W10. Fractions of number lines, halves, fourths, and eighths. So I'm going to click this one, load it up. Remember, you have Learn with an Example. You can click that. So which number line shows the colored segment length of 1/2? So I'm going to look at my tick marks. Remember, these are like my jumps. So if I were to look 0 to 1, that's my hole. I want to figure out how many jumps I have on this one. So I have 1, 2, 3. So my denominator down is 3. And let's see how many I have filled in here. So I have 1, 2. So the fraction that's represented here is 2/3. That's not 1/2, okay? So 2/3 is this one, so I know that's a no. My next one, I'm gonna do the same thing. So I filled in 1 of my 1, 2, 3. So that's 1/3. So we have 2/3, 1/3. So I know that's not it as well. And then the last one, I have 1 jump out of 1, 2 total jumps. So that is 1/2. So I'm gonna click that and submit that one. Something that I am noticing as we are working through iExcel is they're taking a really long time. So what we're going to change with iExcel is what I want you guys to do is just work on it for 10 to 15 minutes. I don't want anyone getting frustrated. We have fixed that in the plans for next week. I can't fix the plans for this week currently because they're already posted on the website. But so by watching this, you guys know just 10 to 15 minutes. If it is taking too long, if it is too frustrating, just end it, be done. I know that some of these are kind of long and they're dragging on, and I don't want you frustrated. So just set a timer, 10 to 15 minutes. If you want to go longer, if 3rd grade, if you're liking it and you just want to get it done, you are more than welcome to. But I just want 10 to 15 minutes. If it gets done, great. If it doesn't, that's okay as well. Do not think that you're going to be penalized if you don't get it done. So moving forward, it will say specifically 10 to 15 minutes of the iExcel, but for right now, because I can't fix it, just know you can set a timer or just get that one done. So looking back now, so that is for math. And your word problem of the day, 3rd grade, I am loving these area models that you guys are building. I am seeing so many good pictures. I see squares, I see rectangles, circles. You guys are all working different ways and it looks really good. So I'm very proud of you for that. So the word problem of the day today is Harry's father bought pizza for the basketball game. Each pizza is cut into 10 slices. There are 9 players on the team. How many pizzas did he order if each player eats 3 slices? How many slices are remaining? 3rd grade, this is multi-step. You have a lot of stuff kind of going on here. Each pizza is cut into 10 slices, but you don't know how many pizzas he ordered, okay? So you have to start with the information that you're given of that each one is cut into 10 slices, and there are 9 players on each team. How many pizzas does he order if each player eats 3 slices? So if I were to think about that, I have 9 players. They each eat 3 slices. I have to take those 2 numbers and I have to do something with that. I have to figure out how many slices they're going to eat all together. Okay, so how many pizzas is that going to be? And then how many slices are remaining? This is multi-step, okay? Draw a picture for this. Use this as a tool. You are given 3 numbers in this. You are given 10, each pizza has 10 slices. There are 9 players on each team, and each player eats 3 slices. So for this one, draw a circle because you want to start with, make it look like a pizza. So if one pizza is cut into 10 slices, how many pizzas is he going to need? This does have 2 questions to it, okay? All right, and so good job with that. And your next thing for today, like I said, this carries over as well. I'm going to go to just science up here to switch over because it's easier. And we are doing weather and climate. So grade 3, weather and climate. So 3rd grade, like I just talked about with the math, I know it says S1, S2, S3, S4, S5. Do not feel like you need to do all of these, okay? Set the timer, 10 to 15 minutes. You guys can even pick which one you want to do. I will give you that option as well. So you have read a thermometer, compare temperatures on thermometers, collect and graph temperature data. What's the difference between weather and climate around the world? So 3rd grade, what I will let you do is, I know it says on here that you have to do all 5. You do not need to do all 5. If you want to, you are more than welcome to, but I just want you to be working on this for 10 to 15 minutes so you can pick which one you want to do. So here's the read a thermometer one. answer 3 questions in a row, get started. So I'm going to be looking at my graph. It's in Fahrenheit. Okay, this is my thermometer, and I have to read what the temperature is going to be. So on this one, now you have to think about this. It's just like a graph. So as you're doing your number lines for fractions, this essentially is a fraction on a number line. So I'm going to go up to here. I'm going to follow the temperature all the way up and go across, and it is 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm going to click submit. So again, 3rd grade, as you are looking through this, I know it says you have to do all 5. You do not need to do all 5. We will change that moving forward into next week. We already did. We already finished our plans for next week. But I just wanted to share with you guys 10 to 15 minutes. If you want to do more, you can. If you do not want to do more, that is okay as well. So you can do the iExcel or observe the weather every day starting today. Record your observations once in the morning and once in the afternoon and once in the evening. What patterns did you notice each day and over different days? So because the day has already started, you can go look outside. Ellie and I went on a run this morning and it was beautiful. It was kind of chilly and kind of overcast. So you're just going to record it once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once at nighttime. So what are the patterns you notice? So in the mornings, is there clouds in the sky? Is it kind of overcast? The humidity we talk about, when it rains, you really feel in the air that it's hot, it's warm, it's that humidity that's in the air. So you can do either one of these for your science for today, and that is all of your activities. So hopefully this is helpful walking you through the schedule. Again, these iExcel, I can't fix the actual document because it's already shared, but moving next week, it will say 10 to 15 minutes to work on the activities. Start that now. Do not get frustrated. And I'm really excited and I'm very proud of all of you guys for all of the hard work that you are doing. Parents, you are rock stars. I appreciate everything so much. So 3rd grade, I miss you all. And I'm excited to keep doing this distant learning with you. Have a great day.